I just gotta tell you guys, we have Twitch emotes. So if you want to use these, please go check out my Twitch, link in the description. It takes you 2 seconds to go down there and press the follow button and sub offline if you want to. Look at these adorable emotes. Only 3 of them can be used right now. These 3, woo! The rest of these cannot be used right now because we only have 3 emote slots. So if you would like to use these adorable emotes, please go press the follow button and sub if you really want to. And we just have the brand new ones come in too. Cocopium, Tepe, and Yaimiko emote that I would love for y'all to be able to use, but unfortunately we can't right now because we only have 3 emote slots. Very copium. So please, go follow my Twitch. Thank you! On to the video. Hey everyone! It's me, the Otaku Fego here to continue my Fake Runner Lostbelt number 3 Let's Plays. I'm terrified for things that might happen later, but that's okay. Let's continue on. If you guys like support me, support the channel, there's a Patreon, link in the description. Any tier you donate to gets you access to my Discord server. And, it's gacha related, so Bog, right? Yeah, we'll keep Ko, because I do want to try to get his bond thing going, because that's going to take a fucking while to do, so, you know. So, let's go. Oh, jeez. Alright. How are the camouflage devices holding up? I think I was able to patch them up for now, but even putting their wear and tear aside, their batteries just aren't going to last much longer. Not very, Pog. I never plan on having to charge them outside the shadow border, you know. I think our only option here is to try and jury-rig an energy-saving mode to make them last longer. I see. Well, I had no doubt any modifications you can make will be of great utility. They've already held up remarkably well given their improvised nature. Excuse me. At any rate, it won't be long now before we reach XIANYANG, and any advantage the devices may confer over a long-range surveillance will be lost. However, even if we are no longer able to mask our location, we should now be close enough to the capital that we need not fear an orbital strike. Once we have rested up tonight, I believe we should make for XIANYANG with all haste. For sure. We are all badly outnumbered, so if we have to end, we'd better do it quickly? Okay, question mark. How's that thing I asked you to make coming along, Da Vinci? Well, I've got it all put together for the moment. But whether it'll actually be helpful or not all depends on whether we can trust the comms protocol Kaya stole. You doubt moi? However you may feel about me, I can assure NFF's products are of the very highest quality. I can only say that the data I recovered from those knockoffs seems to line up with the protocol. But I've only got my laptop here, so I don't really have what I need to test the thing. I'd say it's about a 50-50 shot of working, if I'm being honest. Hardly my best work, you know. That's fine. If anything, I'm impressed you pulled this off with so little time to get it done. Well, of course I did. I am a genius. You can rely on me for anything. That said, I don't know if I can encourage you to actually go through with this. In fact, I think it'd be pretty reckless if you did. Yes, it is reckless, but that kind of recklessness is pretty much why I'm here to begin with. It's what made me go down in history, and eventually led to me meeting Sarah as a heroic spirit. Alright, but make sure you talk this over with her before you go, okay? I will, don't worry. I'm not Spartacus, you know. True. True. Facts. Pog. There you are, Sarah. Jinkei, what is it? Oh, nothing. I just want to discuss our strategy for the upcoming battle. Between Chengong and Red Hair joining us, Nezha and Mordred coming back, and Kaya. Well, I don't know that we can really count her in our lineup, but I don't think she'll try anything as long as Holmes and Da Vinci are around. My point is we've got plenty of capable fighters to go around, so are you gonna leave? You want to go off on your own, don't you? Can't put anything past you, can I? So you want to go to defeat the Emperor all on your own? Which you can't do. Foe! I don't think. You know, it makes sense. It would also create a distraction while the rest of you try to find this Fusang tree. But all by yourself? That just seems... I don't want anything to happen to you. It'd suck. What? You're worried about me? Please, don't be. Worrying over me is as pointless as trying to convince Spartacus not to rebel. True. Jinkei. Sometimes I can't help but wonder why the counterforce gave me, of all people, a life after death. Maybe it's something to do with risking my life to take an action at the time everyone else was too scared to try. If there had been someone actually worried about me, I probably wouldn't be here right now. So speaking as both a heroic spirit and your servant, I promise you, you don't need to worry about me. But senpai's... I'm not worried about Jinkei, the heroic spirit. I'm worried about you. You never change, do you? You're right. It was silly of me to say that. I mean, telling someone as caring as you not to worry. It is as ridiculous as forbidding Spartacus from rebelling, or ordering me to come back safe. Alright then, let me put it to you this way. I know it's selfish of me, but please let me do this. I can't stop thinking about the fact that I have finally another chance to face that Emperor. I came this close to assassinating him when I was alive, but I wasn't quite able to pull it off. And now, with XIANYANG almost staring us in the face, I can feel the failure more keenly than ever. I just can't get it out of my mind. If I take it on a different mission now, I'll be so preoccupied with this that I might end up making a fatal mistake. So please, let me be your decoy. Let me draw that Emperor's gaze away from you and the others. Right now, I think that's the best thing I can do to help Chaldea. Do you promise to come back safe? She can't promise that. Man, you really don't let up, do you? You're not going to even let me get a poem in. Look, I can't promise everything will be fine. Not when I'm going up against XIANYANG. But I can promise that I'll make it back to the Ipeng Palace. Especially now that you have made sure I won't forget that get that look you're giving me. So make sure you find the Fusang tree and take care of that poison. After that, it'll be time for our real battle with the Cryptor, Yume Ren. So let's both keep that in mind as we go our separate ways, okay? Okay. Sarah, we've got an emergency on our hands. Our remaining camouflage devices just... Oh, great. What? Well, I'm afraid we are now completely exposed. It won't be long before more enemy soldiers make their way here. Well, that fucking sucks. You could think our illustrious commander tipping up... God damn it. Are you saying this is my fault? Fix his delicate devices by spreading their components all over the floor. Everyone knows you're supposed to do your restorations in a garage. Oh. We can no longer hope to avoid enemy contact, so we need to fight them off as we move. We can ill afford to stay here and exhaust ourselves fighting unending waves of enemies. Be ready to head for XIANYANG on a moment's notice. Hell yeah! Now that's more like it! Sarah, Mash? We know. See you in XIANYANG! Just be careful, okay? You too. Bye. Deuces. Meanwhile, fucking Gordoff. What? Jinkei has gone off on her own. Not a problem. We got all the ass-kicking power we need right here. Yeah, let's carve a path right through them. Enemy hostiles confirmed. Get ready. Okay. We can do that. Alright. This should be pretty easy. Well, if they don't do that, you know, it'll be easy. If you not do that, it would be easier. You know? Alright. Thank you. Alright. Okay, I was about to say, if you didn't finish them off there, I'd be like, bruh. I'm like, bruh. Like, bruh. I'd be like, bruh? Kill it, you know? Alright. Let's see what she can do here. Did she kill any of them? Okay, no, she didn't. That's fine. At least she did some damage to him. That's the important part. At least she did some damage. Oh, come on, Two. Really? Okay. Just in case. Just in case, though I don't think they would kill him. Okay, we're good. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, now we just gotta deal with this last wave. Alright, not bad. Do that and see what happens. Definitely dead. Pog, pog, pog. Pog, pog. Pog, pog, pog. Foggy, woggy, froggy, doggy. Well, alright. This is fine. Because there's another one right behind them, you know, that doesn't really matter. Cleo. Just kill it. Just take care of it and kill it, please. Go ahead. Thank you, Cleo. Arigatou gozaimashita. Oh, Pog. Pog got Fran to level up. The near future revealed itself before him. He could feel the looming threat of war draw near, slowly but surely, from beyond the peaceful city. He could see the palace's defenses growing more robust by the day. Even without visiting Ipang Palace for himself, his protective calculations warned him of the inevitable conflict to come, and its inescapable result. XIANYANG was going to fall. Probably. Even knowing that, you would still tell me not to take up arms. Defending XIANYANG is no longer your job. But the real problem was the future that followed. Usually, he could learn small details about the future he saw, even if he couldn't always make sense of them. But now, he couldn't see anything at all, not even a vague fragment of a future possibility. It was as though, several years from now, this very world would no longer— It won't! That is how it should be. You. Your ability to see the future has toyed with you for too long. No one should have to carry responsibility for history on their shoulders as you have. You have long since earned the right to lay down that burden. You mourn my fate so deeply. Rather, the fate of the Zhang Yu who paved the way for this new Bang to follow. Why? My place in the Empire is not one of peace. Seeing the manner in which this body has been optimized for warfare should make that clear. Yes, I was originally designed to be a civil servant. But my ability to see the near future proved to be most useful on the battlefield. When Shi Huang only had just united all of China, there were still foreign nations in need of being brought to heel. I traveled to Europe, Africa, the New World, every land under the sun, all to make them part of Huang's territory. I must have shed more blood in the course of that conquest than this other Zhang Yu, who was known as the Hermon King of Western Chu. But here your conquests were rightly held in high esteem, and the Empire valued you accordingly. However, in proper human history, your reputation was horrific. Well, that is understandable. It made sense that history would view him as a horrible, bloodthirsty monster. History is the collective recollections of humanity, so it is only natural for them to view an inhuman machine in such terms. If such a device were to be mistaken for human and its deeds recorded as such, it is no surprise that they would be feared. Not one person in all proper human history ever truly understood why you did what you did. You are wrong about that, you. Huh? I know for a fact that there was one person who understood the Hegemon King of Western Chu, You're Zhang Yu. You, the one who just told me of this other version of myself. Surely you must have understood him.
Lord Zhang Yu.
Ah, now I see. At long last, he saw he had been overlooking something so terribly obvious. By always casting his gaze to the distant horizon, he had missed what was right there in front of him. There was another person there in this same time and place as Zhang Yu, another who looked human, yet was feared and despised as inhuman. Just as Zhang Yu was feared and despised for quelling all threats to the Empire. This immortal Zeren must have never known either understanding or acceptance. So that is why you have wandered for so long in search of me. How unspeakably tragic.
It is in all of the past now. It is no more than a fleeting dream. There is no sense looking back.
From Zhang Yu's perspective, she was not one to view with such suspicion, but wonder. There was neither fear nor hatred in his gaze. If anything, her way of life was something to aspire to, something beautiful to behold. But this insight was one only he could have, and only because he was not human. To humans with short lives and limited perception, she must have seemed as terrible as a demon king. But as pair so far removed from humanity, Zhang Yu and Yu Mei Ren could find solace in each other. Indeed, each one was the other perfect's companion. So the Zhang Yu in proper human history died, leaving you alone.
There was nothing either of us could do. You had a duty to fulfill, and I was given eternal life.
And yet, with his ability to see the future, Zhang Yu must have known what awaited you in his absence. He must have known she would wander for an eternity, and the hardship she would suffer in solitude. Yeah, that does kind of suck. I see. I must have grieved for you. That kind of does suck, though, when you think about it. When Dapple runs no more, what then can I do? Ah, you, my you, what will your fate be? Well, to suffer for all eternity. That's her fate. Sag. Very sad. That sucks. I'm sorry, girl. Very, very sad. Oh boy, we've made it. Zhang Yang. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. This should be fine. Question mark. We're about to find out, but should be okay. This should work out. I hope and pray it does. And let's go. Okay, section 14. Battle like XIANYANG. Haha. I'm scared. But it's fine. Well, we've arrived.
It must be XIANYANG. Oh, oh! I knew it had to be a hell of a place from the images we've captured at a distance. But seeing it in person?
It is quite a peculiar city. If indeed a city it can be called.
Well, what would you call it? Look at how preposterous it is!
My concern lies in whether it fulfills the functions we typically associate with cities.
Those things packed around its perimeter must be the rockets Huang uses to distribute the benefactions. The Emperor's gotta have more than enough here to cover the entire planet. I guess this explains how Huang could rule the whole world with just one city.
That stadium-looking thing in the center would seem to be the city's central hub. As far as I can tell from here, there does not appear to be anything in the way of residential buildings.
Then, does that mean nobody lives in the city? That's the key question, isn't it? At least that would be what determines whether or not this is a city in the sense we usually think of them. Even if there are people living here, I have a suspicion it's far fewer than in our own cities. Given that this world's soldiers are robots, I have a hard time believing that there is any particular need for a human labor force. There does seem to be a deal of activity taking place, so it is doubtful the city is totally uninhabited. I think you'll find it faster to just go in and look for yourself. It shouldn't take long for even you lot to figure out what the culture here is like. Not that they'll be opening the gate and welcoming you with open arms anytime soon, of course.
True. Well, there you go.
Woo! I'm seeing new hostiles make their way towards us, but...
Indeed, these are humans, not automatons.
That's the Royal Guard of XIANYANG, the elite soldiers assigned to protect the Emperor even in times of peace, without ever being put to sleep in Mount Lee. Oh, and just so you know, they're a far cry from the supervisors you fought back on that farm.
Okay, thanks for telling us right before we're about to fucking fight them. This should be pretty easy. This should be relatively easy. Just to not worry about having to anything to use the MP this early. Hey Kodak, look, I'm using your girl. How do you feel about that? I'm sorry. Feels bad, man. Kodak, I love you. You're great. Love you, Kodak. I don't know where you are right now, but love you. Never hated you. Trust. Trust. Never hated you, Kodak. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but we will go ahead and do this just because we can. Just to make sure that, you know, everything's daijoubu. Daijoubu desu ka? Ne? Daijoubu desu ka? Ne? Ne, ne. Dosta no? Pog. Foggy woggy froggy doggy. Foggy woggy with a froggy doggy. Oh, come on. Alright. Just get this over with, please. Alright. And now for the final wave. Easy. Make this easy as pie. Make this easy as pie. This is going to be very, very easy. Alright. Very easy indeed.
B, お願い。すべてを呪い殺し、奪い殺し、氷殺しなさい。魔眼起動。失踪せよ。B。
Okay, not bad. Could be worse.
はい、わかった。お望みのままに。死んで。
Could be better though, technically, but it's fine. All that matters is we did it. That's all that matters. Okay, we're fighting. Let me claim this.
私たちを取り巻く状況も少しずつ変わってきているような気がします。環境の変化で体調不良を起こさないように慣れた頃ほど。
Same thing, same deal. Let's go. Let's go. For this one.
We've defeated the enemy troops. Oh! Well, now that the enemy is shedding real blood to win, we know they're finally taking us seriously.
Well, sure, now that we're this close, it's no wonder they decided to pull out all the stops.
Alright, one more gate and we'll be inside XIANYANG property. Stay sharp, everyone!
Alright. Alright, let's see how this goes with the change of characters. I haven't used your song. I don't remember what your MP does. Reduce skill cooldown. Okay. I just wanted to know because I was not 100% sure. I haven't used Tamamo in forever. And I miss using her because I love Tamamo. She was my first 5-star. I got her for my first ever GSSR, so you know. She deserves to have some spotlight once in a while, you know? When needed. I love Tom so much. I can't wait for that remake of they're remaking that one game, the CCC. And she'll be like the servant you can use. And I'm like, yay! I'm so gonna play that if they get it translated. Hopefully, I mean, I'm assuming they will. It'd make a lot of sense because Fate, you know, is very, very popular now. But who the fuck knows? Am I right? But I'm assuming that it'll get translated. Just assuming that it probably will. You know. Just an assumption. I haven't seen this MP in so long. I love her so much. Love her. Hog. Alright. Let's finish this off here. What did you do again? Okay. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's see what happens. Go, Anastasia.
すべてを見なさい。すべてを見抜きなさい。我が無情に その大いなる力を手向けなさい。
Yeah, okay. Not bad. Not bad. Can I do it again then? I could if I really wanted to, which is funny. Which I think I will. I'm like, which I think I will. Go ahead. Go ahead, Anastasia. Take it. Take it away.
B. すべてを見なさい。すべてを見抜きなさい。我が武将にその大いなる力を手向けなさい。
Pog. 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 Where's the servant that's gonna just say Pog in their NP? Oh god. That would be so cringy though. Jesus Christ. That'd be the cringiest thing. Jesus. No, please. Don't do that, FGO. We don't want that. Good lord. Alright. Oh. Changing it up. Lancers. Go back. Alright. Damn. This fighting's even starting to wear me out. We still have succeeded. We can now enter the city. Do keep your guard up. I expect we will encounter an even greater resistance soon. True. Probably. Most likely.
Ooh. This is XIANYANG?
There do appear to be people living here, but I never expected this.
Are they playing? They're all painting pictures, singing songs, dancing.
What the hell? Don't they know there's a freaking war going on in their front yards?
Follow?
Yep. And now it seems we have automaton soldiers to deal with. Huh, perhaps not. They do not seem to be particularly interested in us.
It looks like they're telling the residents to evacuate.
Because of us? Hey, get out of my way! I need to finish this painting for the most glorious of the Emperor. These colors are to delight the Emperor's senses.
And I need to sing the song about our glorious Emperor's great accomplishments. This melody is even fit for the Emperor's divine ears.
This is what gives our lives meaning. Why would you have us leave?
Be reasonable. Remember, each and every one of your lives is truly precious to the Emperor. We can't risk putting your lives in danger. Now leave. You will be able to return soon enough.
But I haven't finished my picture.
And I haven't finished my sculpture. Heartbreaking, isn't it? The only thing they have to their names is a single bed in the basement. When they're not sleeping, they're working their fingers to the bone on monuments and murals 100 times more magnificent than anything they'll ever own.
I hesitate to call them artists, but...
Is this some kind of bad joke? Their only subject is Huang? That's not art, not by a damn sight! Entertaining each other has been a key aspect of culture as long as people have existed. But here, the only true person, which is to say the sole audience for entertainment, is Huang and Huang alone. That's why the Emperor is the only subject of all the art these people create. Those who are deemed to have creative talent are gathered from countries all around the world and brought here to spend their lives creating art directly beneath Yipeng Palace.
That would mean artists who wish to entertain the masses, like Shakespeare, and artists who pursued the truth of human condition, like Anderson, would never even be born here. Here, the very premise of culture itself could not be more different from that of proper human history.
Right you are. Certainly, Huang loves the people of the Empire, much like an owner loves their pets. In this history, all of mankind's vile arrogance has concentrated in Huang. And all that remains are these lifeless, worthless excuses for pets. Okay. This whole city is basically nothing more than a giant cat cafe. Only with primates instead of felines. Oh. As I've said many times before, I despise humans. But that doesn't mean I enjoy seeing them as livestock. Humans are supposed to be selfish and arrogant, following their desires wherever they take them. This spectacle, when they sing the praises of life without any real worries, is an affront to us beast. Okay. Hey, she's glaring at us something fierce. If we don't attack first, the enemy will have the advantage. Or is you wish to hold back, Master? Let's wait for them to finish their evacuation. Okay. You done? I'm surprised. I thought for sure you would ambush us while we had our hands full with the evacuation. True. This is, in many aspects, an invasion. Our ideas of what this world could possibly not... what this world should be could not possibly be more different. But we are not here to massacre your people, even if our actions ultimately lead to them ceasing to exist. Okay. Obviously, getting these people to safety is your top priority. But you know just as well as I do that Huang would order you to kill them if they were even the slightest hint of suspicion that they were infected. Is that really a leader worth obeying? Yeah, you saw what that prick was willing to do to those supposedly treasured citizens. Yes, I did. My own hometown was once destroyed by a falling star just like that. I beg your pardon? Zhang, that word, Jesus. Seduced my neighbors into thinking they could lead better lives if they founded their own nation. Once the emperor determined they were no longer willing to obey, Huang made the decision to drop a star upon their village, wiping them all out. And did he do anything to help them? No! He abandoned them without a second thought, and wasted no time inciting the people in another village to make up for the soldiers he'd lost. Okay. I have nothing but pity for the people who were led astray by his empty promises. They were driven to their deaths all because they were deceived into believing such a cartelane could bring them happiness and deluded about another way of life. None of you can know what tragedy it is for the people of this land to be robbed of their tranquility. Had it been possible, I would have just been as happy never having taken up the spear. All I ever wanted was to live with my family, tilting our land in peace. XIANYANG. The peace we enjoy now is only made possible by keeping people's worst tenacities dormant. That is the great feat, the blessing of the Emperor brought to the world. I will never forgive you for trying to rouse the people from that slumber. Now repent for your selfish misdeeds as white ash spear pierces your throats. Okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and pop that, actually, since these are a little more beefy than I'd like them to be. Just so that Scotty's doesn't die. Hopefully. Oh, damn. Okay. Damn, they really have it out for her. Okay. Okay. Nice, Okita. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, Okita-chan. Let's get rid of him, so please and thank you. Thank you, Okita. Alright, what do we got for the final wave here? Probably her. Alright. Oh, okay. I see. Right. Go, Okita! Eat. Okay. We can do that, I guess. Okay, talk. Talky walky froggy doggy. This isn't that bad. So far. That's exactly what I want. Skills aren't back, but that's okay. Alright. Let's do this and see what happens. Okay, well. Okay, very close, but not quite. Go. Out of there. Okay, well, someone's gonna die here. Maybe both of them. Maybe all three of them, but probably just both of them. Possible. There goes one. Okay, one stays. Okay. Weird. Weird, but okay. Just do that, it's fine. This is fine. Doesn't matter if Scotty dies at this point. Pog. Aw, I was hoping maybe, but it's okay. Salieri level 1, oof. Alright, did it. Yeet. Yeet, easy, clap. We're gonna be fine. Okay. Yeah, we can go one more. Alright, we need caster. Lancer. Saber. Oh, and assassins that are actually weak to casters. Pog, 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 pog. Poggy woggy frog dog.
The enemy's on the ropes. We're almost there.
No, I doubt this will be the end of it. They are very much in this for the long haul. Lady XIANYANG, the royal guard has arrived to assist you. What would you have us do?
The royal guard? If you're here, then who's protecting the Yipang Palace?
Emperor said we no longer need it there. The Emperor ordered us to hold the line of defense for the sake of our nation.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Please, stop this, XIANYANG. Surely a warrior of your caliber must know when she is outmatched. Probably not.
Tell me, those of you who claim to be from proper human history, why do you threaten our world?
It's not what we must do to save our own world.
So you want to see the world right. That's all you Confucians ever say. How should the world be then? What does this proper world of yours look like? How does your world function when everyone has their own idea of how things should be, while denying all others? How many people lost their lives to the ravages of war each and every day? How many innocent lives end in senseless tragedy? Has all your bloodshed led to even one good thing in your world, or has it just been an excuse for the next war? We fought hard for a world. There's sort of some points to what she's saying, but for a world without war, a world where peace could truly endure forever. My husband, my brother, all of them gave their lives while fighting to make that dream a reality. We, the people of this empire, had to build this world on top of their corpses. The peace this land now enjoys was paid for with the blood of the soldiers who will never be granted respite in Mount Lee. And so I will defend it at all cost. I will not let your flowery words and false promises lead me astray. I believe in our way of life, in the happiness we fought so hard to obtain. I don't need any other countries. I don't need any other versions of myself. Allow me to demonstrate for you that this other me you speak of and I are nothing alike at all.
Okay, let's go. Let's fight. Let's win. Pog, 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 pog.
The froggy doggy. Let's kill, let's fight, let's win. Let's kill, let's fight, let's win this Lostbelt.
That, I guess. We're gonna defeat her, I guess, for the last time. Question mark. Guess we'll defeat her. I'll be the end of her, I guess. Who knows, though? Who can truly say what's going to happen to her? I assume we kill her. But... Huh? I don't know. Okay. I assume we will kill her. But, who knows, really? Alright. Why not? Why the fuck not?
私の知らぬ影の城私が有する影の城空へ行きたいここへ来たいゲートオブスカイ一歩二歩向け三歩絶倒無用飛んだ
Pog.
そこ開いた出陣と
Okay.
こういうこともできる命令
Not sure what she did there, but I think like the attack's lowered or something. What I assume. Alright. Let's see what happens. Still did a decent amount of damage. Damn. Hard. Still a very decent amount of damage right there. Very, very good. Very, very, very good. Alright. Come on, let's get rid of him. Of course. Didn't think she would kill him there. There we go. Pog, 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 pog. Alright, that was easy. That was easy. It's not gonna be so easy later, I bet you that. Well, dead. Another mountain of corpses. Another ocean of blood. Every time someone waves the flag of so-called progress, that is all I ever see. I had hoped to never see this again. I wish I could have just stayed on Mount Lee, frozen in slumber. XIANYANG. Your proper human history terrifies me. Our world truly achieved lasting peace. It should have been the one to survive. But now, it will just be another corpse you tread across on your way to your destination. Tell me, what sort of bloody future do you see past the mountain of bodies you are piling up? Oh, God. I guess there was no point in asking you that. The only one with that answer is the Emperor. In the end, all I ever did to bring about was peace was take up my spear. Come on, Sarah. Just keep moving. Don't worry about her. But then you don't have the time or energy to spare on her. Remember what it is you gotta do. Let's keep moving, Master. If we're going to find out Huang's true intentions. Why the Emperor rules this Lostbelt, this history, in this way. And our only choice is to get a real audience. Oh. True. So, the enemy has made their way into XIANYANG. I can't believe it. And it is time for us to face Chaldea. This is not the end. I can never hope to conquer the Empire without first conquering us. Meanwhile, you need serve as our advisors no longer. Queen Langyu has already given everything she has. So as of this moment, we are relieving both of you of your duties. You have served us well. Your Imperial Majesty.
I'm so sorry I couldn't win this battle for you, Your Imperial Majesty. I would atone for this with my life!
Stop that, Hanzin. Your loss in this battle demonstrates your loyalty to us admirably.
What do you mean?
Tell us, Hanzin. If we had ordered you to crush Chaldea, even if it meant destroying all of XIANYANG, surely you could have come up with at least a dozen viable plans. If you had been willing to stop at nothing, even the destruction of our nation, in order to secure victory, then you would have certainly prevailed. Are we wrong? And yet, that was a line you would not cross. That was your limit as a general. Be honest, did you not dream about devising strategies that would have rocked this nation to its core?
I don't think that would be the path I'd want to go down. I mean, there's a good chance I still might have ended up going down it eventually, but still.
Belated though this may be, we cannot help but feel a bit sorry for you. If you had ended up serving a different lord, you may have achieved an even greater glory and recognition.
Oh, I don't know about that. That way sounds like it would end in a pretty painful death.
Lord Hanzin.
Well, I guess I'll be taking my leave then. You don't mind if I just go by plain old Hanzin rather than General of the Empire from now on, do you?
We do not.
And there he goes, bye-bye, bitch.
Captain, would you keep an eye on him in his final moments, as one last favor to us? If that is what you wish, Your Imperial Majesty, then, are you certain of this? We are, worry not. We have all this well in hand. Very well then, if you'll excuse me. And if I may, Your Imperial Majesty, I hope you can make the most of this opportunity. Oh yes, we expect we will finally have an opportunity to cut loose, as they say, for the first time in a very long time.
And he's out of here. Bye.
Alright, everyone else is gone. If you have any manners at all, show yourself.
Oh fuck, she's here, she's ready to fucking kill. She's ready to fucking stab him in the everywhere. She's ready to murder. Go, Jin K, I'm rooting for you, girl. Go, girl, go. Go, girl, go. Go, Jin K. Probably will die. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I'll see you guys whenever Let's Play video I do next is, okay? Bye! I believe